What's up, Real Dealers? Welcome back to The Real Deal. Thank you so much for tuning in. As promised, we are here again. It is your boy, Jay the James, and your girl, Viv, and we are here to bring you some quality, freaking awesome content. You ready?
I'm ready.
Awesome. Well, first off, I'd like to start off by saying I am wearing my 49ers jersey today because it's a very special day. Football season is in. We're big, huge 49ers fans. And we even got Sharky on the side of us, and she's wrapped up in a 49ers blanket as well. So that's always a good thing because that's my little baby. I also want to mention real quick, you guys are going to notice, finally, I know it's only been one video, but you guys are going to notice that the audio is on this time. The last time we had the SD card issue.
And the microphone issue, which we didn't notice until we reviewed it.
Yeah,
that was the first time we reviewed it.
That was bad. We're still messing with the lighting. I still have not set that up. I'm just completely slacking it. I was actually going to buy the stand today, but the Camera West photography studio that I wanted to buy it at is closed.
Yeah, well, it's Sunday.
But I'm making the effort. Day. I'm making the effort and it's coming. We're going to have some better lighting soon. And we actually changed the location today too.
Yeah.
That was your idea.
It was.
Why though?
Because the lighting is better in here.
Oh, that's right. The lighting. Yeah, you're right.
It's all about the lighting.
The lighting is everything, especially, well, not so much for the podcast because people watch. I don't know.
Well, we can't really call ourselves a podcast yet, I feel, because we're not on
podcast platform.
Podcast platform.
Right.
So we're calling ourselves the cast. We're cast.
The cast. The cast. The community. Welcome. It's so good to be here. So last week we had talked about the intro period. So this is like the intro part 2. And at the end of last week's podcast, we were talking about a couple series that we have set in place for this community, for you guys, essentially. And we actually wanted to go over that a little bit more. So that's what this podcast is going to be about. I keep saying podcast, but again, it's not really a podcast.
It's the cast.
We're going to talk about it on this week's episode. This is the intro part 2. So let's start off, I guess, with don't be so daft. I mean, there's a history behind that. And I think that, for me personally, that's going to be a fun one.
It is. I think so too.
That's going to be a real fun one. So for those of you that don't know, the title of this actually came from a movie. It was one of my favorite movies. Did you like it?
I love that movie.
Okay,
yeah.
So it's actually a favorite movie of both of us.
Ours, which is rare. That we have.
Yeah. And she didn't fall asleep during this one, so that's a good one.
Yeah, I always fall asleep during movies. Always.
Seriously. But yeah, so the history behind this series and the title of it is we were watching this movie. It's a very good movie for those of you that haven't watched it. The movie is called Legend. Just Legend. Not a legend, a legend. It's just Legend.
I Am Legend, not I Am Legend.
Not I Am Legend, just Legend, okay?
Yes.
It's about two brothers, and they started, I think it was an English gang. They were an English gang, and they started it up. And both of the main actors are actually played
by the same actor.
Played by the same actor, and that's Tom Hardy. So in the movie, one of the brothers tells his sister-in-law, would it be his sister-in-law?
Yeah.
His sister-in-law?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were married.
So one of the brothers tells his sister-in-law, which at this point it's his brother's wife. She's doing something. I think she's trying to leave. She's trying to leave her brother or his brother.
They got into like a fight or something.
A fight, and she's trying to leave this brother. She said something really foolish. If you actually look up the definition of daft, it actually means foolish. So she's doing something really foolish, and I'm gonna let you take this part. What does he tell her?
He goes, "Oh, darling, don't be so daft."
And for some reason, that stuck to us. We're like, don't be so daft. It's funny. The way he says it. He's not gay in the movie, but the way he says it, because he's from England. And
he has that accent.
Yeah, and then the way he was talking, he's kind of like has like a speech impediment.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, darling, don't be so daft." And that just stuck to us. And I said, what does daft even mean? We searched it up and we found out that it meant silly, foolish.
Yeah.
Like a silly, foolish act.
Yeah.
I said, oh, dang. And again, it was kind of like the intro that we have.
Should we play the clip for them? Should we insert it?
Which one?
The Don't Be So Daft from the movie.
Yeah,
Never
well,
seen.
oh yeah, we'll definitely enter it. I actually.
That was our kitty. He
Freaking
comes
kitty,
out of
dude.
nowhere too, like nothing happened.
Oh my gosh. I'm also gonna put "Don't Be So Daft" the actual audio
Yeah.
clip in there. So I'm gonna also input the clip for those of you that are watching physically. You'll see that. You'll see that clip again. Watch the movie because the movie is super super good.
Super
One of
good.
our
It's on
favorites.
Netflix.
Yeah, and it is on
Yeah.
Netflix, and Netflix has gotten a little iffy with their movies, their
It's
content
like
lately.
it comes and it goes. Like they
hmm
have good movies and then they have bad movies.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
guess
then maybe it's bad movies because you watch the good movies and then by the time you're done watching all the good movies, you're like, okay, now what?
yeah. We're getting off topic here, but yeah. So just watch the movie. It's on Netflix. Um, so essentially, what this series is going to be about now is we're gonna actually. Can you see him? He's going to drop our waters.
We're looking at our cat.
Oh my gosh.
But
So essentially what this series is going to be about, it's actually going to be where we bring on people, many different people that we meet.
Mhm.
Starting off with friends and family, of course, because you always want to start off with the fear of influence at first. And then when you start meeting people in the industry or just like out on the streets, we'll bring them on. And sharing stories, like silly, foolish stories,
Mhm.
or even things that make you or that had made you or that make you mad. It's also like rants and
It's like
raves.
yeah. I was
My
gonna say
dad,
it's like a
yeah,
rant series. Yeah.
my dad hit it right on the nose when he said that. Rants and raves,
Uh-huh.
to kind of simplify it for you guys. It's just a series where people are able to rant and rave about certain situations, certain topics. What is he
He's
doing?
playing with my water.
He's like, he just baptized you with
I
your
know.
water.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this cat is crazy. We have too much fun, too many memories with this cat, and he's not even a year yet. This
Nope.
guy's just we're not 100% sure where we're gonna land this series at. We're not sure if we want to do it a YouTube series because it's gonna be kind of quick if you think about
Mhm.
it. We're just gonna say, "Welcome to Don't Be So Daft. Thanks for tuning in. We have our guests today,"
Yeah.
so on and so forth, and then they're just gonna go off. We're gonna
Yeah.
let them go off, and
Yeah.
we'll make some jokes about it and whatnot. Um, if it's not on YouTube, I actually think it would be awesome on Instagram TV.
Yeah, me too.
I think that it would be perfect because you're looking at like a 3 to 5 minute clip. People are scrolling, they're bored on Instagram at work on their lunch or
Mhm.
something. 3 to 5 minutes, perfect. You can
Yeah.
even play it in the background.
Right?
Yeah. So I think that was the last thing that I needed to touch up on that series, on that topic. Going into the second series that we have in mind, I think you understand this one a little bit better. I know it's something that we created, but I'm going to
Mhm.
let you explain it because for some reason it's just not clicking in my mind right now. If you
Yeah,
touch
yeah.
something right now, if you touch
I know.
something
He's
now
gonna
on this
stop our
podcast,
recording.
I'm going to mess you up.
Aw, thank you. I don't know if you guys can see him. I think you yeah, I think you can. Okay, so our next series that we had in mind is The Hush.
Gosh.
So if you guys ever seen, if you remember back in the MTV days, I think that show came out when I was like 16, 17. Silent Library.
I was 10. I'm just kidding. No, actually, I think I
Yeah,
was
you
10.
were. If I was that
Yeah.
age,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh, that's crazy.
So it's like a silent library type of series where I don't know, we just do things in silence. We can be playing a prank on someone. We could be doing like ASMR type of stuff.
Come here, little mama. Let me whisper in here. Let me tell you. I don't know what he's.
A
I don't know
little
what he
yang yang
says.
twin moment.
A little yin yang twin moment. If you guys don't know that you mentioned ASMR,
Uh-huh.
that's essentially exactly what it is. A big part of this series actually is gonna be doing trending challenges.
Yeah. Oh,
Like for
yeah, that's
instance,
right.
the one chip challenge is actually
Yeah.
still going on,
Yeah.
and that would have been perfect. I mean, you're not really on the
I hate
spicy.
hot stuff, but that would be funny.
It
I'll
would
do
be
it.
very
I'll just do
funny.
it for the cast.
You do it for the cast?
One time for the cast.
Damn, she said she'll do it for the cast. Damn, I'm gonna
I
have to
hate
go.
hot
I'm
stuff.
gonna have to go get a one chip challenge now.
I know.
Damn.
I'm scared.
Let's post a hush first. So, Silent Library, it's doing things and talking about things and playing pranks on people, but keeping everything at a very minimal voice level,
Mm-hmm.
because that is essentially what it's about. Like, I'm getting chills right now because I can hear myself in my headphones.
I know.
And I'm doing the hush.
It's kind of weird hearing you through my headphones.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know when people used to go up to you in like middle school and high school, and they used to say, moist. You never done that? Oh my gosh. Okay. People would go up to you. I think it was in high school for me. They'd go up to your ear and they would cup your ear and it would just be like, moist. If you guys know what I'm talking about,
If you know, you know.
if you know, you know, you know. But yeah, they used to do that. And that's, that I hated that. I hated that so much.
It's because a lot of people hate that word.
It sounds funny on the headphones. It's so crisp and clear. I'm so happy we got the audio going. It just, what the hell?
That's a lot better. And I don't even know how we didn't catch it the first time.
I think what had happened, honestly, we got excited.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. It was just the
Probably.
excitement of like getting the cast and recording our first episode that all this was just like, like we just forgot about it, but it's here now.
So like today when we were setting up, I was like, okay, SD card, check. Mic's on, check. Like
Yeah, I even put the volume all the way up on the headphones. They're still all the way up because I want to make sure that the audio is still good.
Yeah.
But they're like all the way up on the headphones. And I think that's that's what we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we just kind of ran with it the first time.
Yeah.
But now, we reviewed the tape and actually had a couple people watch it, the whole thing, and they took notes for us. Those are the two series that we have in mind, and I'm very excited to bring them to you guys' attention. I'm very excited to actually add them onto our content. I think it's really going to up the overall game of the Real Deal cast. Yeah. And then once we get the podcast platform going, we're still doing research on what host is going to be most beneficial for us. So we're working on that still. We're still doing our research. All this takes time. Overall, it still feels so great to be here.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
exciting.
Yeah, the first time it came out natural. And remember when I was editing the clip and I said, I don't like how I went like, what's up? Like, I want more umph into it. And I kept practicing it and practicing it.
Yeah.
And it finally, I think today was better. And I'm hoping that it just gets more and more better. But I want like more umph. I want you guys to feel our energy through the sound.
I think eventually it's just going to come natural.
Yeah.
But right now we're still like, okay, let's make sure the mics are on, like all those little things, so.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
It's you're saying like making sure that there he is. Some
like
go up real
when
quick.
Things become more like you don't have to think about it. It's just gonna come off more naturally.
Exactly. Getting the essentials done first is what you're saying, and that's exactly what it is. Because overall, it just feels so good to be here and to be recording and to have everything working all as a whole.
Yeah.
Me and you were working as a whole. That's amazing.
Like
it feels
a whole
good.
Pizza pie.
A whole piece of pie. Damn, a good pie sounds good.
Ooh, Costco pizza.
No, you know what? I don't even like pie. Why am I saying that?
I don't know, but I thought you were talking about pizza pie.
Costco pizza?
Costco pizza is the best pizza.
I kind of don't remember it.
Ugh.
That's wrong though. Costco pizza is not the best pizza.
Yes, it is.
Krusty Krab pizza is the best
never
pizza for you and me. Oh! I just hit a random button. No, I'm just kidding. I know that was the button for sure. That was really fun. I'm gonna have to familiarize myself. Yeah, I gotta familiarize myself with this a little bit more.
Let's show them a couple.
Okay, so this is what we have. This is the first one. You guys know this already. Fuck average.
Do it, boo.
I can listen to that all day. Oh my gosh. You know what made me feel really good?
What?
My sister and Marco when they said our intro. Yeah, that was really nice. It's a very special moment for us. Two of our most favorite people, my sister and my brother-in-law, who I just call my brother. Like, we've known each other for so long, and you're very close with them too because you're with me. It was the cutest thing. My sister texted me. She goes, your guys' intro is catchy. And she sends me a video, and Marcus is like, fuck average. And then my sister's like, ew, boo. I was like, oh, that's so cute. I was like, I gotta save this video. And they didn't record their faces. It was just like they had my sister had her camera down. And I'm like, I'm still keeping it. I don't care.
Yeah, that was cute. And then they did it to me later on, but during like a phone call conversation, I was talking to the both of them.
Oh,
and
that's
they're
right.
just like,
Yeah, you told me.
Marco was like, hey, hey, hey. And I'm like, what? He goes, fuck average.
I love it. I love it. Another person that commented on that intro, and not just the intro, but overall the podcast itself too, is my Thea Tyrene.
Yeah.
And I would shout out to you again. She sends me a picture, and she has our podcast on her big flat screen, and I was just like, wow. Like, I've always wanted to be an actor. I've always wanted to be on the big screen, and I never got to that point yet. But seeing that, like seeing her sending me a picture, and she's watching it with her family. That's, my cousins, her, and maybe her husband might have been there too. Seeing that just made me feel good. I'm just like, thank you so much for all of you guys' support. I really appreciate it. Well, we really appreciate it. And, everything that you guys tell us, it helps the energy go on for this cast,
Yeah, it makes us want to keep doing it.
Yeah, no, for sure. And also because it's fun. Like, it's just fun. I honestly wish, that eventually, I know it'll get there, but when people want to feature on the cast, I want everybody to share this. I want to share this experience with everybody. I think it's really fun.
I think everyone should get like a little taste of it.
Everyone should get a little taste of it. And don't be afraid. You have our private messages, whether you found out about it through my Instagram, her Instagram, or even the Real Deal Instagram. Don't be afraid. DM us and let us know, hey, I want to feature on your cast, and we'll figure something out. We'll create a topic, or we'll share one of our topics with you, unless you already have something in mind. Bring it aboard.
Yeah,
we're open for
even
it.
Like the list of topics we already have, we're already kind of like, oh, we can bring so and so on board and things like that. So.
Yeah.
There's always something for someone.
There's always something for someone, and that's what I like about your topics. Gosh dang. That's what I like about your topics. Is that every time you brought them to my attention, I was just like, it was either me or you. We were like, we could bring so and so on board. And it was every single topic we have somebody in mind for that specific topic.
Even my manager. We were talking about the podcast.
Your manager out today?
Yeah.
Or the one you're working for? Okay.
Yeah. She goes, or both of them, the owners, and we were talking about it. I don't even remember how it got to it, but I was like, oh, we can have you guys on board too. And they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah, that'd be fun.
That's nice. Yeah. I think it'll be a really good experience for them all.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to be able to handle this. And if it's not physically here with us, then we'll just call in.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Because
I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to be on camera, blah, blah, blah. But we can just phone them in.
Yeah, and we can keep you guys anonymous, whatever the case may be. I'm really, content that we're sticking to the weekly postings, too. I was able to get today off, and I'm like,
it worked out. Yeah.
I'm like, perfect, because we kind of had we talked about it last time, was the schedule conflictions that we have. And when my job texted me like, we'll give you Saturday, Sunday off if you do this and that. I'm like, ain't no thing on my part. I'll do it. I was like, let's do it.
Do it, fool.
I like that. I was thinking of maybe splitting those up, just like, buck average, and then split it up. I don't know yet, because I don't know essentially what they would be used for. I mean, I'll kind of think about it later. Anyways, gosh, just goes by so fast.
I know. I was looking at the time right now. I was like, oh my gosh, our time is almost up.
I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. I could sit here all day and talk.
I know
you guys got to go about your business, but this is just an example of how fun it is, because you just get lost in time and you want to continue to talk. But again, I know you guys got your own days to go about, life to handle. So I think we're going to end it here.
Yeah.
We're good, or we don't need to talk about anything?
I don't think so.
I'm like, I kind of don't want to stop recording.
I know, but we got to stick to our topics.
Yeah, we got to stick to our topics.
That was one of our pieces of advice.
Yeah, sticking to topics. And we touched, we touched on it. This is the intro part 2. So just overall letting you guys know, our energy and bringing that to the table for you, so you guys can, so we can set the platform, so we can set the table, and you guys know whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
You want to tune in, you don't want to tune in, that's fine. You know, this is what it's for.
Yeah.
This is what the intro era is
And
for.
feel free. Don't think just because you're not our family, like you can't give us tips or advice or anything like that. No, we want that because we want to know what you guys want to see.
For sure, totally agree. Thank you for touching on that. That's a
Yeah.
good one. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was really fun. This is the intro part 2. It's your boy, Jay the James. If you don't follow me already on Instagram, it is literally Jay the James.
It's your girl Viv here. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Viv Moreno _.
Also, don't forget to follow the Real Deal PS. That's also on Instagram. And if you're on YouTube right now, smash that subscribe button as you so desire, 2021 style. Until next time, it is Real Deal. Fuck average.
Do it, boo.